Good day, happy travelers. Today we are talking about cruise deals for the end of January. It's cold outside, so let's think warm thoughts. And when you think warm thoughts, well, cruises come to mind. And are the cruise lines having a sale? Well, this is it, up to $800 off. We got a running clock here. And if I scroll down just a little bit, it's a special weekend savings. Save big. We'll take a look and see if the savings are actually big. We'll validate that data. It's Plan Your Vacation time. I believe it's International Plan Your Vacation is coming up this week. Then we got Norwegian Cruise Lines. They continue to have 50% off all cruise. We'll throw Celebrity up in here. Semi-annual sale. I believe it's been the semi-annual sale for the past, well, almost semi-annual. So if you're watching this, you are thinking about buying a cruise but want to make sure you get a good deal, or you have a cruise in mind, you see the price and you want to know that it is the good price. So what I do is I go to the websites that you're looking at here. All the data I search by year, by season, by time frame, and it becomes a price. And I do it by balcony and interior. And I've been doing this since before the first Black Friday sales, which were announced in the end of October. So I have created a pretty good data set. And you're like, well, I don't want to look at Excel sheets. Not to worry. Those Excel sheets get turned into charts, which pretty much give you the idea of whether or not today's price is in fact a good price. And so let's hop right into it. We're going to start with the cheapest Icon interior. This is a little different. I'm going to show you all the prices for Icon of the Seas through as far as Royal Caribbean can go through April of 2027. The cheapest interior room you can get is not out in 2027, is not even out into 2026. It's this September, the 13th. I think that's good luck. $1,452. So on all these prices that you see here, you can book these through RoyalCaribbean.com. If you know a travel agent, your travel agent has access to these same prices. They get the same rub. And the benefit of a travel agent is they can typically offer you onboard credit. No fee to you. You get the same price. It doesn't cost you more. They can give you onboard credit. And if you don't know a travel agent who can give you onboard credit, well, I am a guy who can as well. But let's continue on here. If you look in the far right-hand corner, maybe you want a suite. Gives you the double points, free lounge access, free booze is essentially what it is. There's a big price disparity over here too. You got $2,500, $3,300 for a suite. The next slide here will show you the balcony cost. The cheapest, all the way out through April 2027, is March 7th, 2026, $1,660. Or if you're like, well, I don't want to wait till March, in October, you can get one for $1,700. So these are the dates that you can get these prices for. So you can go back, pause, and take a look, and go to the Royal Caribbean website. And if you want to get it. These are the best prices that are available for today. We wanted to talk about Star of the Sea. So Star and Icon, they're twins. Star comes out a little later. We remember the cheapest interior room on Icon was $1,452. Cheapest room on Star is September of 2026. So we went from the cheapest being September of 2025. September of 2026 is $1,513. And it's pretty much, really tight. Really, the whole sheet here is very tight wound. So that's pretty good. Cheapest Star balcony, $1,708 all the way up to $1,800. Again, we got some 2025 dates. Hey, look at that, even out to 2027. So these are the dates. These are the prices. This is the cheapest you can go. I don't do the most expensive because the most expensive, you'll see in a chart a little later, $3,000, $4,000. It goes much higher. But the same is true with suites. We got some down into the 2800s and then some all the way up to 3600s if you're kind of looking for the suite benefits there. A little bit more space, priority access to this, entertainment at all the venues. Now, let's get away. Now, I just showed you the most sought after, the highly demanded, the ships, something everyone wants. Royal Caribbean has other ships too. And I want to add the Oasis class ship. It's no slouch. It's not like you get on there and just fold your arms and say, I'm bored. Let's take a look at the cheapest Royal Caribbean ships. On this list, yeah, okay, we got some smaller ships, but mired in the smaller ships is Harmony of the Seas. And it's in April, like this year coming up. $682 for an interior is a really fantastic price when you just look at it. This is what I say, like people on Facebook, hey, is it worth it? When you ask, hey, is it worth going on an icon ship versus another ship? The question you're asking is, do I want to do one vacation or do I want to do three? That's what you're asking. And we were on Harmony. I don't want to say it's the exact same. I mean, obviously it's a little smaller, but there's so much to do. And Harmony, don't sleep on it. $682, $1160 for a balcony compared to 1700s. All right, maybe it's not the 3-person deal before, but nevertheless, well, even $870 for a balcony. On Harmony of the Seas, Google it. It's a really interesting. The cheapest balcony that I could actually find was all the balconies, $752 for Harmony of the Seas. And just a reminder, if you know a travel agent, not only will you see these prices, but you can also get on-board credit to do spas or specialty dining or the casino if you're so inclined, or drinks, pina coladas. They ain't free. Pina coladas aren't free. All right, so now I showed you the data for today. Let's take a look at the data through time. So you'll see that the prices go up and down. Is now the cheapest price? Well, for pre-spring break 2025 for Icon, no, it is not the cheapest price. It may have gone up a little bit. That's what these data points show you. Utopia of the Seas, just comparing another hot ship that's the funnest weekend. Is it cheap? It's pretty much in line. If we take a look at summer break, Icon, Utopia, goes up and down. Is it a great time to buy? I don't think so. It's just statistically speaking, it's down. If anything, actually maybe so. It is off of its highs, but it is increasing. Hurricane season. Now, if we take a look at hurricane season, add star. Summer break, you're looking at prices in the 2,500s for a balcony. Now it's down to 1,800. So hurricane season, off peak. So this is a great time to buy a cruise with the risks. Maybe you want travel insurance. Check out Alliance, Google Travel Insurance. They even offer annual. Just to be safe. I did it without it. I lucked out. I literally traveled in between hurricanes. But the savings are there. It's like almost 40% off. But Thanksgiving, if you're looking to go during Thanksgiving, prices are flat. But prices are certainly higher compared to hurricane season. Christmas, the prices are higher still, goes up another 32%, and the prices are flat. And is it cheaper next year? Not so much. There is some decline in the balconies, and we saw that in the charts a little earlier. All right, cool. So we talked about Royal Caribbean. Now let's talk about Carnival's flagships, the Excel class. So you got Icon, Star, and then you have over here, you got Mardi Gras, Celebration, Jubilee. These are the cheapest, as far out as I can go through 2027. These are the cheapest dates for a cruise. These are the top 4. This is straight from the Carnival website. $730, $770. So very tight wound. These are your cheapest. So if you found one like, hey, I found one and it's this price, here's your price. If you want to save money and are flexible on your dates, this is where you go. Mardi Gras, and then we got Celebration out of the Port of Miami. These are the cheapest dates. Celebration is cheaper than Mardi Gras, going to the Port of Miami there. Under $1,000 for a balcony, and Jubilee also under $1,000 for a balcony, $700 for interior. So that, and again, under the expression of, hey, should I do Carnival and Royal Caribbean? I've been on both. Fun is had. These ships are designed to, it's just different kind of fun. I think I have more fun on Harmony of the Seas versus Mardi Gras. Pretty sure I had fun on both though. I like the elevators on Harmony of the Seas better anyway. All right, let's go into just looking at the price trends for the Excel class ships, Mardi Gras, Jubilee. Is it cheaper now? I want to offer this thought, this observation, perhaps is better worded, that Carnival is increasing their prices. They just are. They're not going necessarily cheaper. They are going in a line that shows they're doing the 401k line. This is what you want to see your 401k do, go up. Take a look at spring break, kind of flat increase, increase and flat, increase and flat. Thanksgiving, up. So there you go. Now let's take a step back. So I talked about Royal Caribbean and Carnival. Let's add the others to the mix. Norwegian Cruise Lines. Let's add MSC even into the mix. You'll see that this green line here, I tell you what, if you want a good deal on a cruise, MSC's has fantastic rates. And Carnival, Royal Caribbean, some funny pre-spring break, which is between the end of January and we got about 2 months now. There's so much volume and demand for Royal Caribbean that there's a little spike here because there's not a lot of balconies left, so whatever is left is really high, and Royal Caribbean does a pretty good job of marketing themselves appropriately. Same thing with interiors. Funny thing, MSC balcony is almost the cost of the other folks' interior rooms. It's true, and their interior rooms are half the cost of the other folks' interior rooms. But it's MSC, so do you take a chance? Norwegian Cruise Lines leads the way for spring break costs, $1,400. Everyone else is a little bit under $900. In the summer break, that trend holds true. Prices are up and down. So it's pre-summer break before Memorial Day. Summer break, prices go up, everybody. And this is your heartbeat going up and down as demand, as rooms sell, but there's some available. They'll lower it to get the sales. So you see the prices fluctuate here. Is now a good time? Now it's kind of flat. I haven't seen like a mega dip. I haven't seen a mega dip yet against the baseline. As a matter of fact, before Black Friday, that's how far out this data set goes, was the best prices. Then Black Friday hit and it just went up and up and up. So that's kind of how it goes. If we're going to take a look at hurricane season, just giving you all of your options for hurricane season, which is the best prices that I've seen. You got Harmony of the Seas is the cheapest interior, cheapest balcony, but there is quite a spread here: $875 to $1,000, $750 to $950. So that's a $200 per person swing. But you also have other ships, Jewel of the Seas out of San Juan. If you're looking to go down to Trinidad, we did it. Trinidad, Tobago, Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, depending upon the date that you go. Just is it different than Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Dominican Republic and St. Martin, St. Thomas? Yeah, it is. It's a Southern Caribbean, not as widely traveled, but still fun to be had. If we're looking against Thanksgiving, prices are high. If you're looking for Christmas, prices are high, not really good deals per se. Spring break next year, flat. The further out in time we go, the prices aren't as volatile. It doesn't zig. You remember Royal Caribbean, $200, $300 swings, very, within $75 of each other. Here's pre-spring break 2025. And again, because it's so close and the demand's so high, you got $1,300 is the best price that you have there, against $600 interior if you want to go in Brilliance of the Seas out of New Orleans. As we go into spring break next year, again, prices it went up a little bit. And they went up here because MSC is no longer the cheapest. Princess is the cheapest because MSC doesn't schedule out that far yet. So that's interesting note, interesting observation. Otherwise, prices continue to be flat and high-ish throughout the rest of the year. If you're looking to go to Alaska, prices are flat and higher before summer, flat and higher after summer. Carnival did see a little bit of a dip from their balconies from $1,700 to about $1,625. And then after summer, a pretty, I would call it high, even though it's off of the high for Royal Caribbean, it's still higher than the low, which was observed in between Thanksgiving and Christmas is the dip that you saw here. But not to worry, Norwegian Cruise Lines and Carnival continue to be higher. And the same thing for next year. There's not necessarily deals. There's no dip below the pre-Black Friday deals, which were back in October, as that little dip. Everything is higher than that, and that continues to be the trend for Alaska. So anyway, I hope hope this gave you some insight as to the current state of cruise deals, and if you need any help, feel free to shoot me a DM. And I hope you have a good day. Travel safe.